Have you ever picked up a piece of fruit, thinking you're making the healthiest choice for your eyes, only to find out later that it might actually be working against you? Imagine biting into something that seems innocent and refreshing, but over time it quietly chips away at the sharpness of your vision. Many seniors don't realize that certain fruits, when eaten in excess or at the wrong time, can contribute to blood sugar spikes, inflammation, or oxidative stress, three major enemies of aging eyes. And here's the surprising part. Most of these fruits are common ones we see every day in markets and kitchen tables. Eye specialists have noticed a growing trend in their clinics. Older adults who are diligent about eating healthy, but are unknowingly including fruits that put stress on their eyes, especially on sensitive structures like the macula and retina. If you're serious about protecting your eyesight as you age, then stay with me until the end of this video, because the 7 fruits we're about to discuss might completely change the way you build your daily plate. And some of these may surprise you. Before we dive in, if you find these kinds of clear, practical eye health tips helpful, make sure to subscribe, like, and leave a quick comment below. It really helps this information reach more seniors who want to keep their vision strong and clear. Let's get straight into it. The first fruit on our list is lychee. This sweet, floral fruit is often considered a summer treat, but for seniors it can be a hidden source of trouble. Lychees have a naturally high glycemic index, meaning they cause a rapid rise in blood sugar after eating. According to ophthalmologists, frequent blood sugar spikes can strain the tiny blood vessels inside the retina, increasing the risk of oxidative stress and microvascular damage. Over time, this can blur vision and speed up age-related changes, especially in individuals already dealing with prediabetes or type 2 diabetes, which are common in older adults. Beyond that, lychees are often eaten in clusters, making it easy to consume a large amount at once without realizing it. For people over 45, moderation is key. 1 or 2 pieces occasionally is far safer than a whole bowl in one sitting. The second fruit may surprise you even more. Persimmons. They look beautiful in autumn and are often recommended for their antioxidant content, but ripe persimmons are loaded with natural sugars and tannins. Studies on post-meal glucose spikes in older adults show that persimmons can cause a sharp and prolonged elevation in blood sugar levels, which in turn can worsen oxidative stress in ocular tissues. Eye doctors also caution that tannins, when consumed in excess, can sometimes interfere with nutrient absorption, including key nutrients like zinc and vitamin A that the eyes rely on for macular health. Seniors who eat persimmons daily, thinking they're boosting their antioxidants, might be unknowingly creating a sugar-driven stress cycle inside their eyes. The third fruit is Sapodilla, also known as Chikoo in some parts of the world. This one often flies under the radar in Western diets, but it's gaining popularity because of its sweet, malty flavor. Unfortunately, Sapodilla is one of the highest natural sugar fruits available, sometimes even sweeter than mango. For older adults, especially those managing early signs of diabetic eye disease or dry eye caused by vascular issues, this sugar load can intensify inflammation inside delicate eye tissues. Eye specialists emphasize that chronic sugar exposure doesn't just affect your pancreas. It directly impacts the health of the retinal blood vessels, the tear film, and the lens clarity. Real-life cases have shown seniors who replaced high-sugar fruits like Sapodilla with lower glycemic berries experienced more stable vision and reduced eye fatigue within a few months. The fourth fruit on our list is tamarind. While technically a legume, it's commonly consumed like a fruit, often as a tangy pulp in chutneys or as candies. Tamarind has a surprisingly high natural sugar concentration and a sticky consistency that makes it easy to overconsume, especially when prepared in sweetened forms. But the real issue is its acidic and sugar-dense profile. Ophthalmologists who specialize in senior care have observed that frequent consumption of tamarind can worsen oxidative stress around the lens, contributing to faster lens yellowing and early cataract formation. Additionally, tamarind's acidic nature can upset digestive balance when combined with other fruits, leading to nutrient absorption issues that indirectly affect eye nutrition. For older adults who enjoy tamarind snacks daily, this habit can silently undermine long-term visual clarity. These 4 fruits alone are a wake-up call. Each seems harmless, even healthy, but in the context of aging eyes, unstable blood sugar, and oxidative stress, they can add up to real vision problems over time. The good news is that with simple changes, like limiting portion sizes, pairing fruits with fiber or protein, and choosing lower glycemic alternatives, seniors can still enjoy sweetness without compromising their sight. We still have 3 more fruits to cover, and the next ones might be sitting in your refrigerator right now. One of them is often marketed as a superfruit, but for seniors, it may not be as super as it seems. So keep watching to learn which everyday favorites might be quietly working against your eyes. Before we continue, if you're finding this information helpful, don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you never miss an eye health update that could protect your vision for years to come. Now, let's move on to the 5th fruit, and this one often surprises people because it's marketed as a power fruit. I'm talking about pomegranate. Most of us think of pomegranate as a heart-healthy addition to salads or juices, and it certainly contains antioxidants. But for seniors, especially those managing delicate eye structures, there's a hidden concern. Pomegranate juice in particular is extremely concentrated, sometimes made from several whole fruits per glass. This means you're getting a huge sugar load all at once, often without the fiber that normally slows absorption. Clinical observations in older adults with early signs of diabetic retinopathy have shown that frequent consumption of concentrated pomegranate juice can lead to repeated spikes in post-meal blood sugar, increasing retinal stress. Beyond the sugar issue, pomegranate contains certain polyphenols that, in moderate amounts, are beneficial, but when taken in excess, they can act as pro-oxidants in some individuals, especially if combined with other high-sugar foods. Eye doctors often explain to their older patients that pomegranate itself isn't bad, but the way it's typically consumed, as juice, syrup, or large portions, can create the perfect storm of sugar, acid, and oxidative pressure inside aging eyes. Instead, if you enjoy pomegranate, sprinkle a few arils on a salad or yogurt rather than drinking an entire glass of juice. This way, you benefit from its nutrients without overloading your eyes with sugar spikes. The 6th fruit on our list is custard apple, sometimes called cherimoya or sitafal. Its creamy dessert-like texture makes it especially appealing for older adults who prefer soft, easy-to-chew foods. But here's what many don't realize. Custard apples are incredibly high in both natural sugar and calories. For seniors dealing with early macular degeneration, high sugar intake can worsen oxidative stress in retinal pigment cells, the very cells responsible for maintaining central vision. Studies in nutritional ophthalmology have noted that diets with frequent high-sugar desserts, including sweet fruits like custard apple, correlate with faster progression of macular changes over time. There's another issue. The glycemic load of custard apple is significantly amplified when it's fully ripe and soft. Many seniors enjoy it that way, thinking it's gentler on digestion, but that ripeness is when the sugar concentration peaks. Ophthalmologists often see a pattern. Patients who frequently indulge in these fruits may not feel immediate symptoms, but after months or years, they report hazier central vision, more frequent eye fatigue, and reduced night vision. These are subtle but meaningful signs of accumulated stress on the visual system. If you love custard apples, the key is occasional enjoyment, perhaps sharing half a fruit with someone else and balancing it with a protein-rich snack, rather than making it a daily treat. Now, for the 7th fruit, which might be the most unexpected of all, starfruit, also known as carambola. Many older adults enjoy starfruit for its refreshing taste, especially in tropical regions or as a garnish. But for seniors, this fruit carries some unique risks. Starfruit contains compounds called caramboxins, which are neurotoxins that can accumulate in people with kidney weakness, a fairly common issue in older adults. While these toxins are primarily known for affecting the nervous system, ophthalmologists and neurologists have observed that caramboxins can interfere with nerve signaling in sensitive individuals, including the optic nerve. There have been documented cases where frequent starfruit consumption led to confusion, blurred vision, and even temporary visual disturbances in susceptible older adults. On top of that, starfruit is quite acidic. Regular intake on an empty stomach can irritate the gastrointestinal lining, reducing absorption of key eye nutrients like lutein, vitamin E, and zinc over time. It's a double hit, potential neurotoxin exposure plus nutrient malabsorption. For healthy adults, a slice or two occasionally is fine, but for seniors, especially those with any kidney issues, it's best avoided altogether. This is one fruit that ophthalmologists often flag to their older patients because the risks can sneak up gradually without obvious early symptoms. So, now we've covered all 7 fruits that can quietly undermine your eye health if eaten carelessly. Lychee, persimmon, sapodilla, tamarind, pomegranate, custard apple, and starfruit. Each has its unique way of stressing the visual system, whether through sugar spikes, oxidative stress, nutrient interference, or nerve effects. The key takeaway is not that fruit is bad, but that not all fruits are equal when it comes to aging eyes. Seniors need to be especially mindful of portions, timing, and preparation methods to keep their vision clear. In real clinical practice, many older patients have dramatically improved their eye comfort and slowed age-related changes simply by adjusting their fruit choices. Switching from high glycemic, sugar-dense fruits to options like berries, green apples, or citrus in moderation has helped reduce retinal swelling, stabilize blood vessels, and support sharper day-to-day vision. In the next part of this video, we're going to bring everything together into a simple, practical daily strategy that any senior can follow to protect their vision without giving up natural sweetness. We'll cover when to eat fruits, how to pair them with other foods for stable blood sugar, and the best low-sugar fruits to keep your macula and retina strong. Now that you know which fruits can quietly harm your eyes over time, let's bring everything together into a practical daily routine you can actually follow. For many seniors, the challenge isn't just knowing what to avoid, but figuring out how to build balanced habits that protect their vision without feeling deprived. Fruit can absolutely still be part of a healthy diet, but the key is timing, portion control, and smart pairing. One of the most overlooked strategies is when you eat fruit. Many older adults enjoy fruits first thing in the morning on an empty stomach. While this seems healthy, ophthalmologists and nutrition experts warn that starting your day with a high-sugar fruit can set off a blood sugar spike that lingers for hours. Elevated blood sugar during the morning can increase oxidative stress inside the retina throughout the day, particularly in the macula, the part of your eye responsible for sharp central vision. A better strategy is to enjoy fruits after a balanced meal, or with a small amount of healthy fats or protein, such as a few almonds or a spoonful of yogurt. This combination slows sugar absorption, protecting both your energy levels and your eyes. The second strategy is portion control. For adults over 45, eye health depends on maintaining stable circulation and reducing unnecessary oxidative stress. That means keeping fruit servings reasonable. Typically, half a cup of cut fruit or one small piece is plenty. Many older patients mistakenly think natural sugar doesn't count, but repeated small sugar surges throughout the day can silently wear down retinal blood vessels. Eye doctors often remind their patients that moderation doesn't mean restriction, it means protecting your eyesight with intention. Next, let's talk about smart fruit swaps. Instead of high-sugar fruits like lychee or sapodilla, consider berries such as blueberries, blackberries, or raspberries. These are rich in anthocyanins, natural compounds that strengthen capillaries and may support the health of the retina. Several clinical studies have linked regular berry consumption to improved night vision and reduced retinal inflammation. Another great option is green apples. They have a lower glycemic index than red varieties and contain quercetin, an antioxidant that helps reduce oxidative stress in the eyes. Citrus fruits like oranges or grapefruits can also be beneficial in modest portions. Their vitamin C supports collagen in eye tissues, helping maintain structural integrity as you age. Another practical tip is to spread fruit intake throughout the day, rather than eating large amounts in one sitting. For example, instead of having a bowl of fruit salad after dinner, try a few pomegranate arils on your lunch salad, or a few berry toppings on oatmeal. This distributes the sugar load more evenly, helping stabilize blood flow to the retina. Hydration is also key. Many seniors forget that fruits with high sugar content can actually lead to subtle dehydration, especially if eaten without accompanying fluids. Dehydrated tissues are more vulnerable to oxidative damage. Drinking a glass of plain water with your fruit helps support healthy tear production, lens clarity, and overall eye moisture. One thing eye specialists consistently emphasize is individual sensitivity. Two seniors can eat the same fruit, and one might experience no issues while the other notices more blurred vision or dry eyes. This is why paying attention to how your eyes feel after certain meals is so important. If you notice your vision becoming hazy or your eyes feeling heavy or tired after certain fruits, it's a signal worth listening to. Keeping a simple food and symptom journal for a couple of weeks can reveal patterns you might not have noticed otherwise. Finally, it's essential to understand that protecting your vision is about consistency. A single serving of persimmon or a starfruit garnish won't damage your eyes overnight. The real harm comes from habitual, daily consumption of these sugar-dense or problematic fruits without any balancing strategy. On the other hand, consistent smart choices, like replacing a daily lychee snack with a small serving of blueberries, can pay off over months and years, helping you maintain sharper vision, healthier eye circulation, and better overall comfort. Many seniors who make these adjustments report noticeable differences: less eye strain at night, clearer focus during reading, reduced dryness, and in some cases, slower progression of age-related eye changes observed in routine eye exams. These aren't miracle fixes. They're simply the results of reducing daily stress on delicate eye tissues and giving your visual system the nutrients and stability it needs to thrive. So, the next time you reach for a fruit bowl, remember this: not all fruits are equally friendly to aging eyes. By being selective, timing your portions wisely, and pairing fruits strategically, you can keep enjoying natural sweetness while preserving your vision. Let's wrap everything up by turning what we've learned into a clear, actionable plan that's easy to follow. Because knowing the information is one thing, but applying it consistently is where the real eye protection happens. Many seniors find that once they understand why certain fruits can be harmful and how to make simple changes, they start noticing differences in their vision within weeks. The key is to make these shifts gently without feeling overwhelmed or deprived. Start with step 1, awareness. Over the next few days, take a look at your kitchen, your fruit basket, and even the snacks you keep in your fridge. Notice how often the 7 problematic fruits we discussed appear in your daily routine: lychee, persimmon, sapodilla, tamarind, pomegranate, especially as juice, custard apple, and starfruit. Simply observing your patterns without judgment is the first step. Many older adults are surprised to discover how often these fruits sneak into their diet in subtle ways: in fruit salads, juices, sweet chutneys, desserts, or as healthy snacks between meals. Step 2. Gentle replacement. Instead of cutting everything out all at once, choose one fruit habit to replace this week. For example, if you typically drink a glass of pomegranate juice in the afternoon, try swapping it for water infused with cucumber or a small bowl of fresh blueberries. If starfruit is your go-to tropical garnish, try orange slices or kiwi in moderation. By changing one habit at a time, you build momentum without stress. This approach is much easier to stick with long-term and prevents the all-or-nothing mindset that often derails healthy changes. Step 3. Timing matters. We talked earlier about avoiding fruits on an empty stomach in the morning. A practical alternative is to enjoy fruits after lunch, when your body already has protein and fiber in the system to buffer sugar absorption. Many seniors who follow this simple shift notice fewer energy crashes and more stable focus through the afternoon. For those who enjoy a light evening snack, pairing a small portion of berries with a spoonful of Greek yogurt or a handful of nuts can be both satisfying and vision-friendly. Step 4. Pairing for protection. Whenever you do eat fruit, think about what you can add to the plate to stabilize your blood sugar and support your eyes. A few examples: lychee replaced with half a green apple plus a few walnuts. Tamarind chutney swapped for lemon juice or vinegar-based dips. Custard apple enjoyed rarely and only alongside a protein-rich meal. These small combinations help your body process natural sugars more gradually, reducing oxidative stress on your eyes' delicate blood vessels. Step 5. Watch for subtle changes. Your eyes can often give you quiet feedback. Pay attention to how your vision feels after a few weeks of better fruit choices. Are you experiencing less blurriness during reading? Are your eyes less tired at night? Is glare sensitivity improving? Seniors who track these changes often feel more motivated to keep going because they can see the benefits. Literally, it's also helpful to schedule regular eye checkups with your ophthalmologist or optometrist. Let them know you're making dietary changes focused on eye protection. Many eye doctors appreciate when patients take an active role in their vision care, and they can often give personalized guidance based on your specific retinal health, macular status, or any existing conditions like glaucoma or diabetic eye disease. Another gentle reminder, moderation is key. The goal here isn't to demonize fruit. It's to understand that the aging eye has different needs than it did at 25 or 30. What was harmless decades ago can have different effects now due to changes in metabolism, blood vessel elasticity, and nutrient absorption. By tailoring your fruit intake to support your current physiology, you give your eyes the best chance to stay clear and strong. Let's quickly recap the 7 fruits you should be cautious about. Lychee for its sugar spikes, persimmon for tannins and glucose load, sapodilla for extremely high sugar, tamarind for sugar-acid combination, pomegranate juice for concentrated sugar and pro-oxidant effects, custard apple for macular stress from excess sugar, and starfruit for its neurotoxins and nutrient interference. And remember the core strategies. Time your fruits wisely, ideally after meals. Keep portions moderate. Choose lower glycemic alternatives like berries, citrus, or green apples. Pair fruits with protein or healthy fats to protect your eyes. Observe how your vision responds and make adjustments accordingly. By making these thoughtful adjustments, you're not just protecting your eyesight, you're investing in your independence, confidence, and quality of life. Good vision supports everything from reading your favorite book to safely driving, recognizing loved ones' faces, and enjoying the little details that make each day meaningful. Thank you so much for spending this time with me. If this video gave you valuable insight, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with other seniors who care about their vision. Your support helps spread eye health awareness to more people who need it. And if you've made any of these changes already, let us know in the comments. Your story might inspire someone else to start their journey toward clearer vision. Stay consistent. Take small steps and remember, your eyes are worth protecting. See you in the next video, and take care of your vision every single day.